For years, on all the other YouTube channels that I've created, I have historically had YouTube studios that are mobile, on the go, very minimalistic YouTube equipment. I've created well over 600, at least closer to 700 videos on the go. And what I mean by on the go is that I have traveled to several different countries, I think at least 6 or 7 different countries, 12 different cities, so many countless Airbnbs where I've had to arrive, open up my suitcase and bag, pull out the minimal equipment needed to film so that I can get content up on my YouTube channel. So I definitely know a thing or two about getting to a place, setting up a studio that looks nice really quickly, having good lighting, and being on the go. And don't get me wrong, I love the minimalistic approach. I love the freedom of being on the go and having that digital nomad lifestyle. But the past couple years since I've been back stateside, I've been craving a home YouTube studio, a studio where it looks the same. I go in and I can press record, I can just turn on a switch and everything lights up. I don't have to pack it every month. I don't have to put it away. It's there and ready for me to go hard to film these videos. So in this video, I'm breaking down the most money I've ever invested into my YouTube filming equipment and studio, a total of $1,500. I'm gonna break down my content creation system flow, the things that did not work, the things that worked, the things that were troublesome along the way. And I will leave everything I mentioned, every piece of equipment in the description so you can grab it if you like it. If you're excited about this video and looking to upgrade a couple things in your YouTube studio, go ahead and type in studio in the comments and let's get going. Okay, so let me just take a couple moments to explain why I couldn't stand my old setup that was previously here in this room. The desk was very heavy. It couldn't move. And the problem with this was it was it was still in the same corner, right? It was an L-shaped desk. It was a great desk, but it didn't move. And the problem was that I wanted a specific background in the shot when I did a sitting down talking head video. And in order to do that, it was annoying because I had to get this little tiny foldable desk that I had to keep in the back over there, and it looked ugly. And when I was ready to film, I had to pull it out and set it up, and it was just a hot mess. And so I was just like, something has to change. And then we went to a client's home to do a studio build for her, and that inspired me so much because she just got brand new everything, like the mic, the desk, the monitor, the keyboards, everything, literally every piece of equipment. And I was like, man, I want this for me. I want to create a space that is just totally reinvented, that makes me energized and inspired when I sit down to work. The other biggest thing about my desk before was that it was only a sitting desk, and this desk right here, I hope this is going to be in focus, but this desk is standing. This is in focus. This desk is standing, and I have chronic back pain, and sitting for long hours was just not possible. So every time I stood up, it's my desk was not standing up. So just a lot of things that were frustrating about it. And let me just highlight this important fact. Your YouTube studio, your space where you film, whether it's outside or on the go, in the house, wherever, it's important that it is systemized. Systems are everything. So systems are basically a repeatable assembly line of people, tools. What's the other thing? People, tools. Oh, and processes. And for me, this whole thing, all these are the tools. I'm the person, and the process, because of the improvements I made, is going to get faster, meaning I can double down or triple down on my content creation in less time. This is the most important thing about a studio, your recording space, and your content creation system. Okay, so it's very much so important. So let's get into the fun stuff and what the new studio offers. All right, so welcome to the official tour of the new studio. And the first thing I'm going to talk about is this desk. So I have a list of all the equipment. So this desk is obviously a standing desk, very much so needed because I have back pain. Right here it goes up and down. It's got all the features I wanted, including, you know, the ability to go up and down. Right here it can hold my headphones. Right here it has a couple of compartments for different things. You know, I love this light right here. It just gives it a cool little feel. And it also changes color, which is cool. Let me see, the color changes. So you see it change to green, yellow, red. I like to keep it on brand with the turquoise blue. So that is the desk, the most important element by far, and I'm going to show you how I mobilize it. So the next thing is the console table. So this is just to house things like notebooks are in here, extra cables and different lapel mics. This YouTube plaque is probably going to go on the wall right here at some point, but for now it's there. Got a little globe that was a gift from a friend. So yeah, and then in this basket is just some extra storage for headphones and things like that. So the desk was $230. The console table was $110. And then of course we have the Shure SM7B microphone. Now, YouTubers, creators, this is the cream of the crop, best microphone in the world. Like, if you get this microphone, you'll never need another microphone ever in your life. This is the ultimate podcasting microphone, content creation microphone, and I had to have it. So it's this alone is $400, the microphone, with the Shure arm and also the, what is this called, XLR cable. It was about $500, $517 for all three. It came in a bundle. But this, we'll talk about what the headache in setting this up, but I love it now. So then the next thing we have is this docking station. I know it's kind of hard to see, but this docking station is very important because it connects the powers to a lot of things: monitors, laptop, the audio station, and even the Shure microphone. So that this was the laptop docking station. That was $52. And then what else? Oh, the LED desk lamp. This is really I love this lamp because when I'm on a Zoom meeting, it's really hard to make my face have light because I turn my desk this way and the window light is this way, so the monitor blocks me. It makes me shadowy, but with this, it lights me up. So this can rotate this way, this moves, and it has different colors, 3 different hues of color. And this was $66. And then there's a cable management kit. It'll just show on screen, but basically the cable situation back here was a mess. It looked like a junkyard of cables and it was just all over the wall. I had a power strip tower on the floor and it was ugly. So my husband, he connected the cables nice and neat back here so that nothing's hanging, nothing's super loose. And that was a great investment. That was like $15. So the Rodecaster Duo, this baby right here. This is the smaller version. If you've seen the Pro is bigger. This is the smaller version. Like, this is what gets the high quality sound from the Shure microphone. And this, it's less than $500 retail, but I bought it used on Amazon, which is worth it. And so when I bought it used, it was $387. So saved about at least $100 right there. So if you have the opportunity to get a used piece of equipment on Amazon, I highly recommend it. But this is what translates the sound here. And there's a micro SD card here. So every time I record a YouTube video, I have to record the audio files separately. Kind of a bummer, but it was what was necessary because it's impossible to connect this directly to a camera. It's just not possible. You need a audio station in between. And then the plant. Oh, so the Rodecaster Duo. or I already said the price. For me, it was $387 because I bought it used. This 5-foot tall artificial plant is also new. I didn't like the other one because I just didn't like it. I wanted to change. And these leaves are a lot more fuller, so it's a lot more on brand. My brand has very tropical vibes, and these leaves are much more on brand. It just feels better. The last thing is a standing desk clamp strip. So you can't really tell, but, oh wait, yeah, you can. But down here, let me raise this a little bit. Down here, this is the power strip for everything. And so literally all I have to do at night when I turn everything off is just click the switch off. And then in the morning to turn everything on, just turn it back on, which is really nice and what I wanted in a studio where I can just turn a button off and on and everything turns on and off. So that is the list of equipment in the new studio. So now I'm going to show you my favorite part about the versatility of this desk and why I got a standing desk with wheels, so that every time I want to film and have this as my background, I just turn it and position it, and then I'll back it up a little bit. And then voila, now I'll take my camera and put it here, and then have this as the background, which is the background that I want. So when I do a talking head video, all I have to do literally is turn it and that's it. And so this is great because there's a king size bed in this room, and I didn't want this desk to be sticking out against the wall like all day long. I wanted to be able to put it back against the wall when I was done. So that is probably my favorite part of the new studio, is the ability to move the desk around. All right, so here is the grand opening of my new YouTube studio in the actual studio. So you'll be seeing a lot of this frame in this background. As I mentioned, like while we're here, like this, I don't really love the way it looks. So I'll probably put the YouTube play button like right there on the wall, and then put something else little, I don't know. I'm obsessed with plants, so we'll see. Or just probably leave it like that. But, you know, one thing I will mention about this studio is I wanted it to look modern, fresh, but I didn't want it to look like gamer, you know, like the dark rooms that, you know, have bookcases of a bunch of stuff and trinkets, and it's very busy, and there's cool lighting and everything. But I wanted mine to feel very airy, just very clean, like not a lot of stuff, because I think like just there's a lot of YouTube studios where they go overboard, where it's like you need the dark lights and then you need the this in the background and this, and it's just like the simpler the better. I've always said that about YouTube studios. Like, even if it's better to have absolutely nothing in the background, like a white background, instead of having too much, like controversial things, too many awards, or like professional, just random stuff. You know, you want to keep it as clean as possible. The other thing I might get is a little LED light where I put at the bottom of the plant, so that like it shines up. So I might put like a little LED stick in this corner back here. So it's still a work in progress, and I'm really proud of it. And it took months for it to work. And let me talk about why. But before I do, if you're getting value from this video, let me know in the comments. And if you're wanting to really like double down on your YouTube process, stop the burnout with your YouTube channel, create double, triple the content creation, increase your growth, increase your leads of your YouTube channel, definitely check out my subscribers to sales blueprint. It's the 6 steps in my fresh approach to do that. It's absolutely free. You can download it right here, or it'll be the first link in the description. It'll also put you on my email list, so you'll never miss updates about new videos, about new products we're coming out with, how we're building out a brand new community. So definitely download that. Okay, so let's talk really quick about what didn't work and what was frustrating. This mic was the most frustrating thing on planet Earth, because I thought that I could use this mic and connect it directly to my Panasonic G85. Don't think so. I think it might connect. I don't know, but first before we had the Rodecaster Duo, we had this Focusrite. And this Focusrite station, it's a smaller audio station. It's $100. And I saw in the video that this could connect your Shure microphone to a camera, but you need a couple of audio cables, and it just didn't work. Like, it was a disaster. Every time I filmed with the Shure connected to the Focusrite, connected to the camera, it was just ugly audio, staticky. I sounded terrible. A lot of people who have a Shure mic have this something like this is called a preamp. The more popular one is called a fathead or FET head. This one is not. This one's a little cheaper version. And I'm no longer using this. When I got the Rodecaster Duo, like, this was plugged into here with the XLR cable, and it was causing static. And I was like, I wanted to cry because I knew the Rodecaster Duo would work, but I'm like, wait, it's still not working. Something still doesn't sound good. And so finally, I just took this off and then just used this XLR cable, and it worked perfectly. So, like, let me know if you've ever had problems with the Shure microphone. Let me know in the comments, like, what came up, because I mean, it was 2 months straight of us wanting to, like, my husband and I just going through cables and cables and cables. Let me show you another cable. So this cable, I don't even know what it's called, but it has like a 6mm size right here on this side, and then on this side it has quarter inch. Basically, this was plugged into the Focusrite, and then this side was plugged into the camera. We must have bought like 4 or 5 cables, returned them all to Amazon. That didn't work. It was kind of a nightmare, but really happy that something ended up working out. And so, all that to be said is that's what didn't work. The other thing that was really annoying was the cables, right? As I mentioned, there are so many cables introduced into this studio, and it drove me crazy. And so I was like, how can we clean this up? So I bought a cable management kit, and it was not me, it was my husband. He wrapped the cords, like secured them, put them on the end so it wouldn't be such a fiasco. So that was really good. And then, like, I've made videos in the past on other YouTube channels where I talk about like the bare minimum, what I used for years. And I'll just kind of summarize, like, I still use the bare minimum. Like, I have a Panasonic G85. That's what you're watching right now. That has been with me for years. Like, I did the unboxing back in 2018. And then I have 2 square Newark LED lights, very basic lights. These can travel with me. Like, these have been to every country. We went to Colombia for a few months last summer. They went with me there. Great travel lights. And then, of course, like SD cards, SD memory cards. I like to get the 128 gigabytes. There's probably bigger ones now, but making sure that you have an SD card that is 170 megabytes per second so that it films really good. But yeah, SD card is essential. Lots of them. I still have a very old Logitech webcam. It's a 1080p webcam that I use for Zoom meetings. I think it works great. I mean, I don't use it to record YouTube videos, so it works great for meetings. One day I'll update the webcam. It's just really not necessary right now. Overall, all that to be said is like, hey, this studio is the most money I've ever invested before on YouTube equipment. And a lot of times I know business owners and creators don't want to invest because it's like, it takes time. It takes a change. And when you have a routine going, that can interrupt what you have going. So my thing is, like, for me, it was worth it to pause and upgrade, because now I know I'll be able to film way more videos faster. As you saw, like, just being able to shift my desk, have it be a standing desk, is so nice. So nice. So hopefully you got value from this video and it inspires you to, make a little upgrade to your studio. Let me know what you're thinking. And if you like this video, definitely check out the video that's coming up next. And I will see you on that next video.